This is not the kind of message that can be ignored. September 29 carries a vibration unlike ordinary days, a window where the invisible world presses closer. And for Virgo, this means a direct confrontation with 3 spiritual attacks that are already forming. The warning is clear. You are being summoned to awareness because your soul knows the danger. Not everyone will hear this call. Not everyone will sense the urgency, but you are here because your path requires vigilance. What is opening before you is a cosmic test, a gate that can either protect you with light or entangle you in karmic traps if ignored. The promise and the threat stand side by side. If you align yourself and prepare, you will walk into protection, guided by clarity and shielded from harm. If you dismiss the signs, the weight of these attacks may lead you into confusion, exhaustion, and unnecessary loss. Virgo, your gift has always been discernment, and now that gift becomes your strongest weapon. Awareness is protection. Denial is weakness. This is why you are listening and why the timing matters. You may already feel the pressure, a heaviness in the air, an uneasiness in your spirit, a sense that something unseen is moving around you. These impressions are not imagination. They are signals. The invisible world is already stirring, and the gate of September 29 amplifies both blessings and threats. The warning does not come to instill fear, but to grant foresight, because foresight creates strength. In this journey, you will discover what each of these attacks looks like, how they manifest in daily life, and what immediate actions can dismantle their power. Nothing is left vague. The roadmap is clear. Recognition of the threat, identification of the signs, and execution of protective protocols that anchor you into divine safety. If you remain until the end, you will speak a decree that seals your energy field, a shield that holds firm as you step into the days ahead. Virgo, the message is urgent because the attacks are real, but the moment you become conscious of them, their power diminishes. You will not walk blindly. You will not be left exposed. What comes next is the reflection of why Virgo in particular is targeted, and how your silent battles have already been preparing you for this very moment. Virgo, your life has always carried the weight of battles that few could see. While others moved freely, you walked with discipline, with responsibilities pressed into your shoulders, with sacrifices that often went unrecognized. In the silence of your nights, you have wrestled with doubts and carried invisible burdens. You have been underestimated, treated as though your careful service and relentless dedication were small things. Yet what the world could not see, the heavens recorded. Every quiet act of integrity, every moment you chose responsibility over ease, was written into your spiritual armor. The truth is that your hidden battles were never signs of weakness. They were training. The seasons when you felt overlooked were not failures. They were foundations. Virgo learns to endure in the shadows so that when the light arrives, the spirit is not fragile. The silence was not emptiness, but preparation, shaping the strength you now require as you stand at the edge of September 29. Your struggles were the forges of resilience. The disappointments that left you in tears became the steel that now guards your heart. What others thought broke you was in fact molding you, crafting a capacity to endure what many would not survive. Justice in the spiritual realm does not ignore effort, and the law of balance ensures that private pain eventually transforms into public honor. Heaven saw your sacrifices, Virgo, and heaven does not forget. Now, the reason these attacks seek you is simple. You are a vessel of order in a world addicted to chaos. You carry clarity in a season where confusion multiplies. You hold boundaries in an age where many dissolve into distraction. This makes you a target, because what is pure will always draw resistance from what is distorted. Yet the very battles you fought in silence have equipped you with discernment. You already know what exhaustion feels like, what manipulation feels like, what being drained feels like. That knowing is your shield. And so, while these attacks are coming, you are not unprepared. You have been tempered for this hour, and the armor of your past is already fitted to your soul. The next step is to see clearly the cosmic stage on which these attacks will arrive, the spiritual architecture that creates both the opportunity and the tension of this moment. The stage is already set, Virgo. What you are sensing is not random. It is the ripple of a cosmic gate opening, a doorway where light and shadow converge. Whenever such portals emerge, they do not bring only blessings. They also stir resistance, exposing cracks where spiritual attacks can slip through. September 29 is one of those thresholds. It is not here to frighten you, but to awaken your discernment, because knowing the setup means you cannot be caught off guard. Astrologically, this window carries the vibration of a quadrature, the tension aspect that forces decision. Imagine two energies pulling against each other, demanding that you choose clarity over confusion, strength over weakness. Virgo, as an earth sign, your structure is tested by impulses of fire that seek to destabilize your ground. This is why you may feel sudden irritations, restlessness, or even bursts of anger around you. It is the clash of elements, and in that clash, hidden patterns rise to the surface. Numerology echoes the warning. The number 444 may appear as a shield, a reminder of angelic protection surrounding you. But in the same breath, the number 666 can surface, not as a curse, but as a call to recalibration, showing you where distortion seeks to enter. Together, these numbers confirm that the spiritual field is alive with both pressure and protection. The signs you notice: dreams that leave you unsettled, déjà vu that feels too sharp, sudden heaviness in the air, are messages coded into your daily life. Understand this. Awareness disarms the trap. Fear empowers it. When you see the heaviness for what it is, it loses its grip. When you name the confusion as energy rather than identity, it cannot root itself inside you. This is why the cosmic setup matters. The gate magnifies everything, the light and the shadow, and you are being called to choose where you stand. The three attacks that are drawing near are not mysteries. They have names, they have patterns, and they leave traces that you can identify before they strike. Now that you know the cosmic architecture behind this hour, it is time to walk directly into the revelation of the first attack and learn how to dismantle it before it takes hold. The first attack rising against you is the projected shadow. It is not a stranger that knocks on your door. It is familiar faces, colleagues, family members, or even friends who, unable to face their own darkness, cast it onto you. Virgo, because you carry light in the form of clarity and order, you become the mirror where others see what they do not want to acknowledge. Their insecurities become accusations, their guilt becomes blame, and their failures become the weight they try to hand over to you. The symptoms are clear if you pay attention. You notice sudden criticism with no real foundation. You find yourself misunderstood even when your intentions are pure. Conversations twist into conflicts, and it feels as though words you never spoke are placed into your mouth. The heaviness that follows is not yours, but it clings if you allow it. This is the danger of the projected shadow. It seeks to convince you that their chaos belongs to you. Picture the scene. A Virgo at work presents a solution with precision and care, only to be accused of arrogance by someone threatened by competence. Or a family member, weighed down by their own failures, suddenly lashes out, declaring that you are the problem. In moments like these, the temptation is to absorb the guilt, to retreat, to believe the reflection. But this is the trap. The common error is taking responsibility for what is not yours. Virgo, your noble sense of duty makes you vulnerable to carrying other people's shadows. Yet the truth is simple. What belongs to them must return to them. You are not here to hold darkness that is not yours to transform. The immediate protocol is both physical and spiritual. Ground yourself. Stand barefoot if you can. Breathe deeply. Feel the earth anchoring you. Then cleanse with a salt bath or even a symbolic washing of hands to release energy that is clinging. Write down the accusations or the feelings you know are not yours, and burn the paper safely, declaring that these projections return to their rightful source. Whisper the affirmation: I return what is not mine. Let it settle into your spirit like a shield. The shadow cannot stick to what is already named and returned. And once this first attack is recognized and dissolved, the path leads toward the second, the draining presence that seeks to weaken you from within. The second attack comes not as accusation but as slow erosion, the energy drainers. Unlike the projected shadow that strikes loudly, this one arrives quietly, seeping into your spirit until exhaustion feels normal. Virgo, you are naturally generous, and your instinct is to give, to fix, to serve. But this quality, when unguarded, becomes a doorway where others siphon what does not belong to them. Energy drainers can be people, places, or even habits that seem harmless, but leave you empty. The signs are easy to miss because they feel subtle. You leave a conversation and notice sudden fatigue, as if life was pulled from your body. You step out of a meeting or hang up a call and realize your mind is foggy, your heart heavy, your clarity gone. Sometimes it is not a person, but an environment. Rooms filled with chaos, constant noise, or digital spaces overflowing with distraction. Each one takes a piece of your energy, and if unchecked, they leave you drained to the point where you cannot see clearly. Imagine a Virgo who spends the day solving others' crises, patiently listening, fixing every problem placed before them. At night, they collapse in silence, unable to focus on their own dreams. That fatigue is not natural. It is the mark of energy stolen. And because Virgo is disciplined, the temptation is to endure silently, to push through. But silence here is not strength. It is surrender. The common error is believing you must always give, no matter the cost. This martyr's pattern is the trap of the drainer. It whispers, if you say no, you are selfish. If you rest, you are lazy. Lies dressed as duty, designed to keep you open and unprotected. The protocol is simple but powerful. Visualize a shield of light surrounding your body, an aura that allows love to pass but blocks demands that drain. When you feel exhaustion after contact, place your hand over your chest and say, I reclaim my energy. Cut invisible cords by imagining scissors severing ties that cling without permission. End the day by cleansing with incense or grounding your body through breath until peace returns. Affirm it aloud. My energy is sacred. This is not a request, but a law you set within your field. And once you claim this boundary, you will find the strength to face the third attack, the most cunning of all, the confusion around resources and money. The third attack strikes where Virgo often feels the greatest pressure, finances and resources. This is the trap of confusion, a karmic distortion that clouds your judgment and pushes you toward fear-driven choices. Unlike the first two attacks, which target your emotions and energy, this one seeks to destabilize your sense of security. It whispers panic into your mind, making you question your stability, pushing you to overspend, or blinding you to opportunities that are already within reach. The symptoms reveal themselves in subtle yet unsettling ways. Bills arrive at once, creating the illusion of scarcity. Unexpected expenses surface, stirring anxiety. Temptations appear, urging impulsive spending on things that provide a brief distraction but no true value. At the same time, genuine opportunities for growth may be overlooked because fear insists you are not ready, or confusion convinces you it is too risky. This attack feeds on hesitation, pushing you to act in haste or freeze in doubt. Consider the Virgo who, after weeks of careful planning, suddenly feels overwhelmed by fear of loss. They make a rushed purchase, draining resources meant for their future. Later, clarity returns, and regret weighs heavy. This is the spiritual trap at work, not the money itself, but the distortion of your perception. The enemy is not lack, it is panic. Numerology speaks here through the number 555, the vibration of change. In alignment, it signals transformation, new opportunities, and growth. But under distortion, it becomes instability, the sense that everything is shifting too quickly to grasp. Recognize the difference. True change carries possibility. False change carries chaos. The common error in this attack is believing you must fix everything immediately. The urgency of fear leads to unwise decisions. Virgo, your gift is discernment, and now it must be applied to your resources. Pause before reacting. Sit with your decisions until the fog clears. The immediate protocol is grounding yourself before action. Light a single candle, breathe deeply, and state your financial intention clearly. I choose wisdom over confusion. Review your numbers calmly, not in panic. If needed, delay decisions until clarity returns. A salt cleanse or symbolic release can break the grip of anxiety. Whisper the decree again. I choose wisdom over confusion. In that moment, the attack loses its power. And now, with the 3 attacks revealed, you can begin to see why they arrive together and what greater purpose they serve in your spiritual journey. These 3 attacks do not appear by coincidence. They are woven into a greater design, a cosmic setup that presses on Virgo at this time. The shadow, the draining, and the confusion are not random. They are orchestrated by the tension of spiritual forces moving through the gate of September 29. The unseen realms often intensify both blessing and resistance, creating a pressure field where souls are tested. What feels like chaos is in truth a training ground, sharpening your discernment and forcing hidden strengths to surface. In the heavens, movements echo this pressure. Imagine a flare of energy, unseen yet tangible, stirring emotions, disrupting rhythms, awakening fears. Some call it portals, others solar storms, others karmic tides. The language matters less than the truth. Virgo is standing in the center of a cosmic equation where discipline and order meet disruption and distraction. The test is whether you will be pulled apart or stand firm in clarity. Spiritually, the meaning is simple. You are being recalibrated. Attacks are never just attacks. They are signals. They reveal where your boundaries are weak, where your confidence wavers, where fear still has roots. If you ignore them, they entangle you. But if you face them with awareness, they transform into fuel. The shadow projected onto you becomes proof of your light. The energy drained from you reminds you to claim sacred boundaries. The financial confusion forces you to strengthen your wisdom with resources. Each attack holds its own medicine once named. This duality is the heart of the phenomenon. It can harm, or it can elevate. Virgo, you are not meant to collapse under it. You are meant to emerge sharper, clearer, stronger. The same fire that can burn also forges steel. This is why the pressure exists, to make you aware of your resilience and to draw out the leader hidden beneath the servant. The cosmic training ground is not against you. It is for you. Awareness is your weapon, and discernment is your shield. By naming the setup, you disarm the fear. By seeing the duality, you claim the choice. And now, to anchor this truth, you will witness a story, a living vignette of how these attacks manifest, how the signs appear, and how even in the midst of them, victory is possible. There was once a Virgo who carried all the signs without fully recognizing them. The week began with whispers of conflict, small remarks at work turning into accusations that had no ground. Words twisted, and blame landed where it did not belong. That was the projected shadow pressing in. Instead of realizing it was someone else's reflection, they began to doubt themselves, carrying weight that was never theirs. The heaviness followed them home, and fatigue settled like a cloak. By midweek, the energy drainers arrived. Calls that lasted too long, conversations that left them hollow, environments buzzing with chaos that gnawed at their focus. Every task felt heavier, and even the smallest responsibilities seemed to consume all their strength. Nights ended in silence, not peaceful silence, but exhaustion that dulled their spirit. Virgo discipline kept them moving, but the spark dimmed, and clarity felt far away. Then came the financial confusion. An unexpected bill appeared, followed by tempting offers to spend money recklessly. Anxiety whispered, "You are losing control." Panic rose, urging quick fixes and rash choices. Opportunities knocked, yet fear insisted they were too risky. Confusion clouded what should have been clear. The weight of all three attacks pressed at once, and the Virgo felt close to surrender. But the signs did not abandon them. On the way home, the clock flashed 11:11. A message arrived at exactly 2:22. Later that night, the number 777 appeared in a dream, glowing like fire. These numbers were not accidents. They were reminders that even in the storm, guidance was near. The Virgo finally paused, lit a candle, and whispered, "I release fear. I claim my protection." The air shifted instantly, as though an unseen weight lifted. The next day, clarity began to return. The false accusations lost their sting. The draining conversations ended quicker, guarded by new boundaries. The financial panic eased, replaced by calm reflection and wiser choices. None of this erased the battles, but everything changed once awareness and action met. The attacks proved the gate was real, but the signs confirmed protection was active. The moral is this: attacks are evidence of the gate, not proof of your weakness. They are signals that destiny is near, sharpening you for what is coming. And just as this Virgo found strength, you too can step into your own defense with a protocol designed for your protection. Virgo, now that the patterns are revealed, it is time to anchor your shield. Protection is not found in fear, but in intention combined with action. The protocol that follows is simple, yet it carries weight because it aligns with the law of attraction and with the discipline that defines your spirit. Think of it as 4 pillars holding your field steady: clarity, elevated emotion, shielded action, and release. Begin with clarity. Write your protective intention on paper in the present tense. Say, "I walk in divine protection. No attack can enter my field." This declaration gives your energy a clear blueprint, setting the law that governs your space. Virgo thrives on order, and clarity is the order of spirit. Next comes elevated emotion. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine a sphere of golden light surrounding your body. Feel peace rising in your chest, not as a hope, but as a reality already established. Gratitude is the key. Thank the unseen for protection already active. Emotion becomes the language that seals the intention. Then move into shielded action. Choose one protective ritual. You can ground yourself by standing barefoot on the earth, releasing tension into the soil. You can light incense and visualize its smoke forming a barrier that no negativity can cross. You can perform a symbolic burning, writing down fears or projections and watching them dissolve in flame. These actions tell your body and spirit, "I am defended." Finally, release. This is where many stumble, clinging to fear instead of trusting the shield. Once you have declared, felt, and acted, let go. Whisper, "It is done," and walk forward as though the wall of light moves with you. Release does not mean neglect. It means trust. Signs of protection will confirm your alignment. You may feel sudden chills, waves of unexpected peace, or see repeating numbers like 444 or 777. These are signals that the shield is active, that your energy is secured. Virgo, remember that protection is not aggression. You are not here to attack. You are here to guard what is sacred. Your field is your temple, and the gate responds to the law you set within it. With this shield in place, the final step is to seal everything with a decree, a spoken word that locks the protection into your path as you step beyond September 29. You were never ordinary, Virgo. Every silent battle, every hidden sacrifice, every unseen act of discipline has been preparing you for this exact moment. September 29 is the cosmic test, the gate that reveals not only attacks, but also the strength you have carried all along. The shadows sought to break you, the drainers sought to weaken you, and confusion sought to blind you. Yet here you stand, awake and aware. You are not entering this gate unarmed. You are shielded by light, armed with clarity, and sealed by decree. Prophecy often arrives dressed as warning. The Devil card prophecy speaks not of doom, but of temptation, of the false chains that make us believe we are bound, when in truth we are already free. Virgo, the attacks you have faced are those false chains. They threaten to convince you that you are weak, unprotected, or unstable. But with awareness, you see the illusion. The cage has no lock. The power was always within you, waiting to be spoken into command. Now is the time to seal your path. Stand firm, breathe deeply, and declare aloud, "I reject all traps and walk in divine protection." Speak it with conviction, not as hope, but as law. Let the vibration of these words ripple through your body, echo into the unseen, and settle as the governing decree of your life. The moment you speak, the decree becomes a wall of fire around you, guarding your steps as you move toward 2025 untouched. This is not only for you. When you comment, when you declare in public, you anchor the decree in the collective field. Say it boldly. I see the cosmic signs. Let others know you have claimed your shield, and let your voice become part of the chorus of Virgos rising in protection. What comes after September 29 will test many, but you will not walk unprepared. You will carry the shield of clarity, the armor of discipline, and the decree of divine law. The next message may arrive just in time, carrying the next light for your path. Now see yourself, Virgo, standing beneath the night sky. A portal of radiant light opens before you, its edges burning with protection. The shadows cannot cross. The confusion cannot enter. The drainers cannot reach. You step forward shielded, chosen, and unshaken, ready to meet the future that waits like a crown beyond the gate.